Since we've been on Hochanda, we've had a great time. Everybody's been really friendly and really good. We've met loads of people all around the country who watch Hochanda and find it really inspiring. Don't forget to join me on my rounding shows on Hochanda.
Wasn't that a fantastic show with Haley and Blanche? I'll be joining Blanche about an hour's time. The set looks brilliant. The products are absolutely wonderful. But if you like some good deals, we've got some sunset specials. We're going to recap that deal of the day. Lots of bands. It's Good Evening Hochanda on Hochanda. Hello, how are we doing?
I'm all right. I've hardly seen you today.
I know, it's been a busy day.
You've been out in that sunshine, haven't you?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. It's been boiling hot.
It's been gorgeous.
Boiling hot, hasn't it? This is like,
nice day.
It's like 30 degrees up here in
Wow.
Oundle, near Peterborough. Apparently on Thursday it's 37.
Wow.
That's high. That's hotter than Turkey.
Yeah, it probably is.
It
Only
is,
on
isn't it?
some of the days.
On some of the days, yeah. On some of the days. But you just go out from there, didn't you?
I did, yeah, at the weekend. Had a fabulous time out
Did
there.
you? Lovely. Got a nice tan. I like
Yeah.
it.
Fully chilled and relaxed.
Very nice. Very
Back
nice.
into
Which
the
is not-
swing of it
It's
then.
good to have a good chill, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
One of those holidays, one of those poolside holidays just to relax, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah. Read a fabulous book as well. When I don't do reading
No?
books, so yeah. Highly
Nice. Are
recommended.
you a thriller reader then? What sort of books do you read?
Well, no, this particular book was called something like This Is Going to Hurt, and it's been written by a doctor, an NHS doctor, about his time within the NHS. Very funny book, and I do highly recommend it.
Quite
if you
eye-opening,
want
I
to
bet, as well, actually. That's quite...
It was. It's a very comical kind of accolade to his time within the NHS, and lots of little short chapters which suit me.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I know. My concentration span is. I love to see, I need to see that. It's good to get into a good book, isn't it?
Yeah.
We love a good deal of the day to get stuck into as well, don't we? Now, we looked at this one briefly earlier because I saw Paul uses some of the demonstrations. These are beautiful papers.
I've not seen it yet. It looks amazing.
They are lovely. So she used one of these
Okay.
in the last final call show, actually, between 5 and 6, because she's got some beautiful butterfly dies going on there. So, yeah, with the easel card, looks absolutely gorgeous. So you've got a number of papers there, 8 by 8 inside, single-sided, so if you like me and you can't make decisions, you haven't got to worry, which is great. So 36 sheets.
Wow.
In total. Beautiful, beautiful pages we got right there. Again, we're thinking summery, definitely springtime. Lots of autumnal colours in there, I'm thinking too, but the work in those really quite commendable, isn't it?
They're absolutely good.
Every kind of inch.
Now, are they uncoated as well? So I'm guessing you can add the colour to that if you wanted
Yeah,
with your ink pads.
It looks feels uncoated to me,
Yeah.
absolutely, yes. So you're not going to be limited to the mediums you apply on top of this, therefore, which is really always handy, isn't it? Always
It
handy.
is. Been popular as well. What was that update? 50% of the whole day stock. Wow.
Oh, really? So, yeah, about 12 hours.
Yeah.
Right. So, half the time, half the stock.
Yeah.
So, will it last the rest of the time? Because we've got a busy evening ahead, of course, too. We've got Blanche at 8 o'clock, and these are actually going quickly here, too. So, I could flick through these all night, couldn't we? We got lots more deals to go through.
There.
But the techniques that Pal has used, the team that Pal has worked with to create these, are really quite commendable, aren't they? So lots of techniques there, lots of lovely colours. But of course, it's not all. We've got some embossing stamps. We've got an embossing folder down here too as well.
Well, this is it. I love those papers because you've got those kind of inky finishes without getting messy, which is nice. But you've also got these wonderful embossing folder in here, and this has kind of got a bit of a distressed look to it.
It has. It's very smart, isn't it?
Like that.
So it looks like a 6 by 6. It looks like, oh, it is, yeah, it even says it on the packaging. Look. So again, we see a lot of these kind of like traditional kind of themes, but to want to freshen it up, it's quite ironic, really, because you have that distressed kind of look.
Well,
it freshens it up, doesn't it?
It's got a bit of a Moroccan look to it as well with that tile.
It has actually,
Yeah,
which
like
I've never
that.
been to Morocco. I'd love to go there. Actually.
No, I haven't either. I know Jo has been there, Jo Chandler.
Oh,
She's
yes.
recently come back from there. Again, she said it's a fabulous place.
But it's amazing. I've heard it's absolutely
On the
beautiful.
list. You've also got your die, your scribble die, as you can see. You've got two of those, and then you've got these fabulous little stamps here, like this, because you kind of got a mixture of pretty with your butterflies in there, a little bit grungy with your gears, and a bit of damask there, a little bit of a kind of scripted effect there.
A bit of
And
vintage,
wonderful.
potentially.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? But all of that for £13.97.
Can't argue with that. So it's the folder, it's the stamps, the two dies, and all these 37 sheets for £13.97. That's why half of it is gone. So you get it better than half price by a couple of pennies. You know, nearly approaching 50.
Nearly 60. Gosh, so
approaching 60.
10% of the stock has gone in that short time that we've been looking at it.
That's
wow.
That's a good point. That's a good point. So again, a half price deal, 338,055. So that's a limited time offer. So we've also got some other deals for you. In fact, some brilliant deals, limited for this hour only. They're called the Sunset Specials.
We certainly have. Now, I don't know, are these all three together, these ones?
Oh, they are, I think, yeah.
Right, okay.
They're amazing. Well, we have this bundle a lot, don't we, Spellbinders?
Well, this is it, but I had to look at the price there, $9.99 for all three of these, and these are big dies. Look at the size of that one.
That can't be a mistake.
Lots in there.
You know what, we've seen a lot of Spellbinders deals recently, actually, with savings similar to that price, and they normally absolutely fly out, absolutely fly. Now, again, for your elegant swirls, the crowns there as well, I think, yeah, you just think what dies you've already got. Could be a picture of an animal, a bit of a joke, you put a crown on there, add some humour, which would be brilliant. Got like princess dies or anything like that. Anything mystical, magical, you can add to those, can't you, with those beautiful frames.
Works out just 71 pence. Now have a look at the usual price on this, £65.26. But not today, not for this hour, coming right the way down to just $9.99. I love this kind of heraldic one that we've got here as well, because if you're into kind of a certain kind of wizard, or you're into kind of medieval themes, then that is going to be perfect.
Mystical, magical, they're huge. I've never seen that actually, but the throne one, I haven't seen that. The throne one, it's a cracking game, but I haven't seen it. Have you seen that actually?
I haven't, no. I saw the abbreviations and I thought it was something to do with Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah, it was,
Totally
got? What do you mean? What have you got? I don't understand. Where's the rest of the words? But you know, they are lovely, and again, a cracking deal. I really can't believe the price here. I mean, you're saving £55 here, 27 pence. There's a lot of money. £55. Half of it's gone already.
Not surprised. At that price, I mean, it's definitely worth going for. 908194 if you want to add those into your basket. Don't forget, at 8 o'clock tonight, it is going to go up in price, but it is now rapidly approaching limited stock, so it's not going to last through to
it's not going to last, is it?
That could perhaps be our first sellout, I think, in this hour.
It's going to be, because we haven't. Have you seen these designs before? Because I haven't seen these particular designs.
I don't think I have.
But
no.
I've seen deals similar in terms of how impressive that saving is, and they have gone. A lot of them are sold out. So like Kaiser, that's going to be good. Quickly.
Like that one. I'm going to continue with dies with our next bundle for you. Kaiser Craft, of course, it's a name that we know, and I love these because these are what I call very practical dies, because you can see here you're going to use these perhaps for your sentiments, creating apertures.
Stoppers for your easel cards, perhaps too.
Good point.
And so if you're going to have apertures, if you're going to have little mats and layers for photographs and so on, that stitch detail adds a kind of cosy, homely kind of feel to the die cut, don't you think? And sometimes you can even thread some ribbon through there. That's so worth it.
Now you've got that with that oval there, also with the circle, and of course you can mix these up if you wanted to get different effects, but a really good bundle. All of those coming to you for just $13.99. 915668. But I think you've got a bit of news on that set that we're just looking at.
They're gone. Limited stock. They're limited stock. They've nearly gone actually. So 10% or less remaining. If you like the Spellbinders, it's gonna go. It's going to go. So that 90% or so, we're just over that now, has gone in the last few minutes. Seriously, not even 10 minutes in. Right, ridiculous. It's going to go. It's actually going to go. Just get that deal. Just save the money.
Definitely. Don't forget to add in those Kaiser Craft stamps as well. Dies. Very, very useful. As is the next bundle as well. And this is lovely because you've got die cut elements, but you've got some wonderful papers. And this 6.5 inch in size, and it's called Blessed, this range.
Well, I think 7x7 is a lovely card I know a lot of people work with. So the size alone is going to give you a beautiful kind of framing, so you haven't got to trim it to size. But you've got toppers to snip into, and at the back, you've got. It's all about kind of like showing your gratefulness to somebody. If someone's helped you through a hard time, perhaps. But with this one, I've asked a lot of crafters recently what kind of cards you make like cards for, what event. I was expecting Christmas birthdays. A lot of them actually said thank you. Thank you cards. And particularly at the back of this pad, I think you've got a lot of thank you kind of strips you can cut into.
You've kind of got an embossed finish, like a heat embossed finish on that particular one there. Some text with these as well. Again, more of that kind of embossed look with some of these as we're working our way through. And you're quite right, at the end of here, you have got those die cut pages where you can literally pop out those little sentiments there and use them on your cards.
A lot of thank you ones.
These are nice if you're into your planners, because you can actually use those as kind of the edges of your pages or your dividers. sliders, and again the little tags there, perfect for you to pop into your little pockets and those. And again, those are all die cut as well.
They're ideal, aren't they?
Love that
so
idea.
for tags, toppers for tags obviously as well, so you can really harmonise and match pieces. But
and you've
really
got all these little kind of toppers that work alongside them. So of course the colourings of these absolutely spot on. So for instance, if I bring this one in here, you'll be able to see that they do work so beautifully. The one that you've got there, Charlie, I think is a perfect replication of the page that we open at. Yeah.
So you got that peace of mind. It's going to tie in. So backgrounds, foregrounds, your layers, the sentiments, the words you're going to use, your finishing touches. It's all really inside the pack. It's going to complement and harmonise beautifully. Lovely font there, lovely playful font with the grateful too.
Wonderful.
And you got some beautiful symbols of tradition there too, of course. And I do like the sketch kind of feel.
Yes. Well, they work alongside those sketchy dies that we saw with the deal of the day, don't they?
They would. They're like the ring, little ring dies, circular ones, weren't they?
Yeah, they'd work well.
Very pretty. So there you go, folks. It's £11.99, saving that £6, but only for this hour. Kaiser Craft, like I said, a brand that we know and love. And again, if you fancy it, it's 225532. So cracking deal right there.
It is now. Again, another brand that we did know and love, or we still know and love them. The Spellbinders dies. I think they've gone now.
They've gone. I think they've gone. Yeah, they've gone. There's all. We said we were £50, £55. I think it was a great deal there. No, I'm not either. So they're really quite different. That actually.
That's it, yeah. If any do bounce back for any reason, we will let you know. But for the time being, they have gone.
Well, now, time being.
Sandro, our producer, just gone, nah,
they
ain't coming back.
They're gone, aren't they?
They're gone.
They're gone. Now, that's often the case with Heartfelt Creations too. And every time Nikki comes in with a beautiful piece of inspiration for us, I think Nikki's in the next few days, over the weekend, actually.
Yeah.
Friday. We're doing a Facebook Live, Nikki and I, on Friday at 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock's Friday, we're going to be doing demonstrations together, so we're going to have a great time with Nikki.
Well, if it's anything like your Clarity Craft along, you're going to be a star. You really enjoyed that, didn't you?
Really enjoyed that. It was good fun, you know. And it's sometimes when you're daunted by watching, when you actually apply yourself and sit down to do it, it's good. Obviously, Barbara is a great teacher, and it's going to be fantastic. Yeah, we got through a lot those 2 hours.
Yeah,
lots of feedback, so thanks for all that. Glad you enjoyed that craft along. But when Nikki comes into the studio with Heartfelt, you can kind of see it's Heartfelt before you even see the name or the branding, because the detail these designers pour in is magnificent, time after time, and that's pure elegance. And the butterfly there, you've got these flourishes.
I love that, because that butterfly's kind of tucked in there. You might not notice it straight away. You notice that gorgeous flourish, but the butterfly's in there. And then the flourish that you're coming from the bird.
Is that a dove?
It is like a dove taking flight, isn't it? And you've got another one that's sitting there quite peacefully.
Yes.
Like that as well. Wings of Hope, I think that particular set is called. The second one that you've got with the trailing clematis, I mean, that's a very similar kind of swirly style, so they do work really well together.
They do. And again, if you just want to stand that on its own, I know I always say it, but with something detail at Heartfelt, just something like an embossing pattern on craft card. I know I said, but with Heartfelt, that always reminds me. I can't remember who showed me that as a card, but it always stuck with me, and this always looks beautiful with those swirls and that all that drama from the swirls. Saving £20 there, again £10.34. They're rugged stamps, foam mounted, peel off the back, and you're absolutely good to go.
Yeah, 60% of the stock's gone, Charlie.
Gosh,
wow,
already gone.
Very busy. When you get these home, just make sure that you do take off that paper backing, because you might think, oh, somehow you've got to glue those onto your acrylic block. No, peel those back. You'll have that shiny surface that will cling to your acrylic block, and away you go. You don't have to use them with acrylic blocks, though. You could just use them on your work area and take your paper to there if you're wanting to. That's a fabulous demonstration. I love that.
Right there.
Have you put that in your show reel?
I did, thank you.
I think you did too.
Right there. There you go. So good bundle for you. And if you're looking for some new sections of cards and the most wonderful papers, then wait to see the next bundle. This is the next Sunset Specials. Dolly Dimples, you know what? With Charmaine as well.
The bundles that Charmaine brings us.
I know.
I don't know how she manages to do it. And this, I mean, again, a brilliant 115 sheets. Now, we've got limited stock on your screen there. I think that's potentially the last time it was here. So at the moment, it's not limited in stock, so we're going to take care of that. But, oh my goodness, the different textures you've got in here.
I'd expect, when I hear the word textures and card, I'd expect something like linen, hammer kind of finish. This is on another level. This is going to be the statement piece of your cards. This truly, truly is. Got some very different weights actually here too, it feels like. But something like heavy paper, it feels like almost like a PVC or something.
Well, this one, I was just about to say, this one feels like a fabric.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I think you could actually stitch this one. So you've got texture, and you can see with this one, you kind of got that little pitted texture there. But you can see the fluidity of this. I mean, you can scrunch it up. You will fold if you're wanting to fold it. But again, if you wanted to, works out at just 17 pence per sheet, and already a third of the stock has gone.
But these are very special, very special. We see lots of card and papers here, Helen. But I do think this is one of the most intriguing textured cardstock.
Gorgeous.
We say cardstock, it's the papers. They're papers really, but it does feel like a faux leatherette or something.
Now,
it's extraordinary.
Details on your screen, it's not limited to one per customer. So if you like the look of this deal and you fancy going for a couple of them, then you can do. And of course, that price on your screen, if you're a Freedom member, that is delivered to your door. If you're watching from America or Europe, you can get involved with these as well. And as I say, as a Freedom member, $19.99 is the price that you're going to be paying for these.
Well,
oh my goodness, half the stock's gone now, Charlie.
Here. I know,
right?
A
good old rummage.
I've had a rummage here. We've got some beautiful linen black papers there too.
Oh, that's like a suede.
That really is.
Yeah.
Feel that is not far for suede, actually.
Yeah, it's like a moleskin feel to it. Very
Isn't
nice.
It?
Yeah.
That's absolutely extraordinary.
Beautiful.
We can craft these, die cut with these.
See, that'd be fabulous if you were doing something like a journal and you've got things like those dies that cut buckles and belts and things like that.
Yeah, it could, couldn't it?
Nice vintage look. Like
and
that one.
easy to do. But there you go, 115 sheets, autumn paper.
It was beautifully displayed before we got to it.
There they are.
Perfect.
Nice and away for you. But I was saying autumn. I don't know why it's called autumn as such, because
there's all sorts of colours.
There isn't there? Summer, spring, all seasons actually.
Yeah.
Actually, all seasons there's covered for. Very pretty, right?
Foam tape.
A set of foam tape.
Always something that you need, isn't it?
It is. Obviously, anything from shaker cards, obviously, to your mat layer, your layering. I mean, if you've been crafting for a long time, you'll know the uses for this, and you'll probably know the kind of price you've paid. Has it been something like £24.90 for 5 rolls? Well, I think a lot of you are appreciating the saving because is it 25% already gone?
Already, yeah.
Already 25% has left, and we've literally just started looking at these.
And it's brilliant because you don't need your scissors. You can actually tear this as well, which sometimes is really important because if you're crafting, you don't want to be finding your scissors and then getting your scissors all gunked up. Because it's a thin tape as well, you can mould it, and you can see you taking it just round corners there as well, You
really can. So if you have got like some arcs of sentiments that you want to cut out there, who knows, but if it's going to be to go, again, round an aperture, to put a piece of acetate in front and behind to make the sugar cards, they really can secure it very, very well because you've got that flexibility easily. And I've even got the backing left on there, so even if you take both backings off, that's really flexible,
it's very sticky, yeah. I mean,
isn't it?
Amazing. And it will bend a little bit more when you actually take that backing tape off because, of course, that is giving it a little bit of rigidity. Rigidity, that's the word.
It is. It gives you very flexible, very pliable. So 11.90. So we have got 15 metres worth here. I mean, how much do you think you use for one layer of like an 8x8 card? It's probably going to be, I don't know, 20 centimetres worth?
Yeah, it's not going to use an awful lot. You might use it as a continual run, or you might want to break it down into shorter pieces to make it go a little bit further.
Yeah, why not? Definitely do that. And there we go, £11.90. It's an epic deal. Again, if you bought foam roll tape in the past, you'll probably know the usual price is actually still very competitive, I would say. But I would say it was better than half price.
Again, go for multiples of these, stock up on them, get them at that deal price while you have the chance.
I think great idea. Great idea. There's your foam roll tape.
898-930 if you're wanting those. Now, another popular item is always an MDF.
It is, isn't it?
Everybody loves MDF. These have been pre-drilled as well, which is brilliant because you could just literally put a little book ring in there, turn it into a key fob straight away.
The key fob's a nice idea.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't lose your keys, would you, if you got a key fob that size?
You wouldn't, like the hotel sort of keys. You never use anything. But I honestly do think that, now I'm not saying it's the same size as ATC's, Arts Trading Coins, I'm not saying that, but you can use them in a similar way if you like to. Why not? You could do, but even if it's just for personal use, just little bits of MDF, just to get used to some new texture paste, or just to have an experimenting day with some new mediums you've just bought. So I think you can learn so much from dedicating a few hours to techniques such as
Well,
that?
it's just $9.99 for all 50 of these, and I've got kind of a birthday calendar at home with little tiny discs on, with little holes in, and you've got little cup hooks. The months of the year across the top, January right the way through to December.
That's nice.
And then what you actually do is hook these on to whichever month that person's birthday is, and write the date of their birthday and their name on there. And it's a nice reminder for you to send out those cards. So you could do something with these a similar way. You could create just a regular calendar, couldn't you, if you wanted to?
Yeah, you could, why not? And it's a nice decorative way of reminding yourself. I like that idea, that's beautiful.
I need organising with things, so yeah.
I know.
Something like that I need.
I do, I know the feeling. So all lace cut for you, perfectly round, and with 50, what are you going to do with these? Making swatches for new pens you bought as well?
Textures, you could be practising different textures and writing on the back the ingredients of the result that you created.
You could, couldn't you? Like the ink you've used, the texture piece you've used, and all sorts. But again, and that is thick MDF too. So MDF can obviously swell. So being the way it's made up, so you might want to put a prime on there or a Jess or something. But obviously, if you've been using this for a while or perhaps a while, you will know all this too. So half price, folks, is £9.99 for 50 tags. 138634. So great idea there.
Good value for money. Again, I'd be going for that one in the multiples. It's less than a tenner for those. I mean,
less than a tenner.
Ooh.
It is. It's a good deal, isn't it?
Glitter. Should we take a few lids off
Let's
these?
do it. Ultra fine glitter powder hammer.
Oh my goodness.
Purple blue.
These are beautiful. Now, we've got a series of different colours. So, this particular one that we've got here is your red.
Very nice.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to stand. See, this is where I'm better off presenting than I am as a floor manager, because you've got to get all that. That could have been a nasty accident, couldn't it?
Well, you know what? It's clear about this colour selection here. We got blue, we've got blue black, and we've got black. So you can have
technique.
So you can have really nice subtle graduation of blends here if you wanted to. So, for example, rather than have big contrasting colours, sometimes that can be quite hard to manage with the composition. But for example, if you've got like the black here, we've got black blue. Again, from a distance it can look quite similar, but from where I'm standing you can see the difference there.
Got that gorgeous purple feature in there as well, really pretty. Next to that one we've got kind of a multicoloured one there, picking out all sorts of different colours.
Oh, that's smart, isn't it?
Coffee, this is a nice one if you're working on anything with
that's my favourite
vintage look.
How about those two together with the coffee?
Oh yeah,
that's going to look smart, isn't it?
Yeah,
those two
very
with the coffee.
nice.
And if you've got die cuts using double-sided sheets with glitter like this, because it's so fine, you can actually put a bit on your finger, you can actually rub it onto the actual adhesive surface. So if it's going to be in between the die cuts, if you've got the adhesive sheets, you can use glitter in a very neat way, because it's so fine. It's going to have a beautiful application of colour there. You can really use it really well. So again, if you have got perhaps some tacky glue as well, write some names inside there. If you've got some die cuts for with double-sided adhesive sheets for your alphabet, then you can personalise.
No, I've not tried working with these, I must admit, but I know in the past some people have used them alongside clear embossing powders, mixing them together to actually give you a glittery embossing powder. Just do a little bit of a test piece, and obviously be careful, because I'm not overly sure with regards to the heat on these glitters, but just do a little test piece, be sensible with regards to them. If you've got any kind of smoking that starts happening, then obviously turn your heat off. Turn it off straight away. But yeah, just give it a little go. £10.43 though.
Look at those colours, and the multi one you found, that is beautiful.
That's nice, isn't it?
Isn't that nice? It's absolutely dancing with different colours there. So cracking deal there, cracking deal. Sweet Dixie, 7 Ultra. Honestly, that is very fine.
Beautiful.
It's finer than, I don't know, it's fine.
It's like icing sugar.
Icing sugar, like not far off between that and cast sugar. It's not far off that, you know. It's impressive. Anyway, sorry about that. 10.49 again. It's 637-722. Don't forget, if you're a Freedom member, you don't pay any postal packaging, but there's many more benefits. Here's our Janice to tell you what it's all about.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 888 888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
John, we've got something like 12,000 Freedom members, and we're so pleased because of you guys. We're still going and going, and all of you viewers, all of yours, members or not, we do thank you. Of course we do. So we're four in August. What? Where's the time gone? It's been fantastic, and John, we're growing and growing and growing. Again, thanks to you at home. Facebookers, hello, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Wherever you're watching us from, just love it to have your company. Well, how's your day been? Has it been action packed? Maybe you missed some of the shows today. Watch them all back. Of course, you can do on Rewind. The easiest way to watch the shows back, I think, personally, if you go to hochanda.com, you go to TV schedule, then you just scroll the way up or down or select the date is a few days ago or weeks ago, and you just click watch now. It's very, very straightforward. It's really good quality too, I must say. Well, if you did miss some shows today, we got some highlights of kind of what we got left. We've had that one day special with Paola. We've also had 3 shows with Maggie today. Now, Maggie was showcasing Kaiser crafts, Spellbinders, and then the one I did with her was Impression Obsession. To keep trying to get that the correct way around. Now, designed in America, but actually coming from the UK. We've got actually the stock in the UK, which is brilliant. So you haven't got to wait a long time normally. But in terms of this particular option there, we have got more on extended delivery. Reason we did that is because it's sold out earlier on. So in this particular case with Impression Obsession, you do wait an extra 10 days than usual. So basically dispatched on or just after the 2nd of August, which I believe is a week on Friday. So not that long, it's a week on Friday. So not far at all, is it? But now come on. These absolutely flew out. I'm not going to use the term perfect because it could sound like a really bad pun. I'm not going to say I'm at the tail end of ideas either, because that could be an awful pun. But these are absolutely beautiful. Seriously, though. We have seen silhouettes. We love silhouettes because they're so easy to use if you've got in contrast with your backgrounds. We love cats. We love the beautiful expression, the persona of cats. And to actually capture the character of these animals within a silhouette theme is really, really clever. I absolutely adored that one there. So you can have a black cat, you can have a white cat, obviously. What we did really do also, we used some distressings, well, Maggie did, and watch that show back if you can do. It was between, 2 and 3, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, between 2 and 3. So beautiful hour there. So we basically stamped it on there. That's been onto a watercolour card, and then if you get a watercolour brush, you can actually apply the colour, let it travel, and then using the same colour, just add a little bit of grounding there, a bit of shadow. Isn't that cute? It's the pose there. They're realistic poses. They're beautiful. And I like this one here, because it's kind of like they've just leapt up some milk or something, haven't they? So like a little bit like that, isn't it, with the cat? There we go. Oh, dear. Oh, all that gel. So, oh. There's enough gel in there to build a house. Right, now then, yeah, I've got some beautiful sentiments. We've got cat's hair makes a home. So there's a lot of mess I've discovered. We have got have a perfectly wonderful birthday. They're beautiful. Now, we do love the cats. We also do love the butterflies too. So there you go. £19.99. That's 102170. So we've got the cat. We've also got the butterfly. So They put this picture in just to stop me. Very wise, very wise. Now, again, it's a very cute bundle, though. We are Nation of Animal Lovers. Oh, my cat Smudge, who passed away quite a few years ago now. It's a family cat. He was the coolest cat, and we love them. We miss them because they've got the unique kind of characteristics. My cat Smudge, honestly, we had a very nice understanding. We had a nice little cuddle. We had a little moment, me and our cat. Our old cat, again, it's Smudge. Can we pick up Smudge on Facebook? It'd mean a lot, actually. It did pass away a while ago, but we all looked at each other, and his sort of head like that. It just had a little cuddle. Ah, too much. It was nice. I loved my cat. I loved my cat. He had a good innings, so he definitely has 9 lives, I think. Well, we've also got some indigo blue. This is cotton rag paper. This is Ragtime Premium handmade paper. Hello. I like the sound of this one. So, 218891. Now, what I love about handmade paper in a lot of crafts is actually for the backgrounds with these, because you get beautiful, beautiful techniques, and the way it kind of absorbs water can be quite inconsistent, which is lovely for unique, bespoke backgrounds. Stamp onto this, spritzing onto this. Oh, gorge! With your texture paints. Oh, wonderful. But say that's £6, 218894. So that is 20 A5 sheets. It's the Ragtime Premium handmade cotton rag paper, and that's 220 GSM, 214894. So it really is a great deal right there. But do you know what? To actually, honestly, to hold this and feel this, as soon as you touch it, you just know you have got some beautiful, beautiful backgrounds. I mean, if you love that kind of distressed edge, you've got that already, haven't you? But for vintage colours, beautiful. Cheap bit of vintage photo on there would be naughty. That'd be gorgeous. So again, £30.99. It's a 218894. So cracking deal there. Now, don't forget, these are our all-stars. We've got many more highlights throughout the day, but it's really the ones we can get hold of for the show in terms of stock levels, in terms of availability, with delivery and so on. But you can buy them like normal, and they'll arrive straight to your home. If you're in America, you can order them to your home there, anywhere around Europe, get them ordered, and they'll be lovely to have. Now, we've had the deal of the day, we've had some sunset specials, but I'll be joining Blanche in an hour's time, but Blanche is coming to say hello to Hayley. This is the one-day special.
And boy, what an amazing launch it was. We were so busy, weren't we, Blanche? And of course, we've got the details on the screen for your one-day special. Now, your one-day special is a set of 9 stamps. And there is something very different about these stamps, Blanche.
Yes, these are foam backing silicone stamps. They are very easy to stamp with these stamps because you don't need any pressure. You go with your fingertips over the design and you have every time a perfect result.
I love that.
And these are silicone, made of silicone. You can work with any stamp kit you like. You can work with Stazon, you can work with Claire, you can clean with any stamp kit you have. There's no problem.
I love that. And it's the results that you get. I mean, you can see here beautiful imagery on the foam, but that isn't as clear as the actual stamped image. I mean, have a look at these finished samples.
Some samples here. Look, these cute family of snowmen.
Beautiful. I love this. And in fact, they're looking up and waving at you as if you're taking off in an aeroplane or a balloon or something like that. And then, of course, you've got them bringing the Christmas tree home.
Yes, yes. And I love these. They are laughing, and the carrot as a nose, and they are playing, and it's friendly.
It's very happy little snowmen.
Yes, happy. Look here.
These are like the little children.
Yes. And you can do so much with this. You can combine this with every other Christmas stamps you have. You can combine this with printed paper, or you've combined with our other stamp kit.
Well, this is it.
Stamps,
now, all the snowmen that we've been touching on, and including this particular one, are part of that one-day special on your screen. But do tune in at 8 o'clock because you'll see the most incredible stamps that Blanche has brought to us. For these things like these snowy backgrounds here with those mountains, the trees are featuring within that set as well. It was a very popular set, and I think at the end of the 6 o'clock launch, 60% of the stock has gone. Don't quote me on that because it may well be different to that now, but we'll see that again at 8 o'clock tonight. But with regards to the one-day special, I think about a third of the stock has gone of the one-day special.
They were popular, but
They
are
were.
so cute, or not?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And of course, Blanche, it's not just the one-day special that you brought to us.
Yes.
We've got other things that we're going to be able to look at.
We have a wonderful paper kit. We have the Christmas paper kit. It's a large paper kit with 24 sheets, double-sided printed paper with text, with the design sheets, with the numbers. And we have a lot of floral things, shrink sleeves, the ironing. We have enough.
There's lots and lots for you to see. So if Christmas isn't quite your thing at the moment, then do make sure you still tune in, though, because there's lots more to see. Blanche, for the time being, thank you very much. We're going to hand back to Charlie now, because he's going to tell you a little bit more in a few moments. But the one-day special, you've got the details there on your screen there. 826-542. All those wonderful stamps, 9 phone back stamps, £18.99. You're saving £17 on those. Absolutely incredible. It is an amazing deal, but of course it's not the only deal that we're featuring in this hour, because of course Charlie is back with the Sunset Specials.
Well, sunset just after 9 o'clock, I think, tonight, but it's going to end way before that. In fact, in about 25 minutes, these prices will all expire. Now, we did sell out the Spellbinders earlier on. We did go, but we've had a few bounce back. Now, sometimes the reason for that is when you put something in your basket, after 10 minutes, it gets bumped out, just in case you change your mind, basically. So if somebody else wants it, they can do. But with this one, if it's in your basket now, do get them checked out. A couple have bounced back. We have got through a large quantity of these. You get all of them, all 3 sets. Now take a look at that saving. That is why it's sold out in minutes. But like I said, a few bounce backs if you like it. It's £9.99. Please don't pay £65.26 to these when you can save a lot of money. Just have £55 in your hand now. In 10s or in 5s. Do you know, it's a lot of money that we do. It's a lot of money, isn't it? £55. That's it. That's not far for a tank of fuel for me. Just on a saving. That could be about 20 lattes. Could it be? 10 to no. Wait a minute. Yeah, could be. Could it? I can't even work it out. So far, yeah, could be. Well, no, probably not even 20. So it could be. Chuck a few muffins in there. Chuck a few muffins in there. You know, it could be that. Now, the reason I'm saying this is, I could deal without that. I'd rather have art, which I can keep for life, as long as I look after it. So there you go. That's basically, yeah, that's 3 pints in London, or 2 in Sydney. You know, it's an awful lot. No, I'm joking. Right, it's £9.99. It's a 908-194. So there you go. Right, now, we have got more dies for you. This is the Kaiser crafts. Just so useful. These could be essentials. Anything from your toppers. You can create modern toppers because you've got a straight edge there. You've got more of a cosy, kind of like more of a heartfelt life stitched aperture die there too. Something a little bit more fancy. Something more modern for your stoppers on your easel card. And if you want like a little, almost like little like vintage kind of photographs you want to cut out there, but perfect, wouldn't it? Not far from like a little stamped image. So £13.99, and that's saving £14. It's 915668. Lovely from Kaiser Craft now. But I'm going to, oh hello. That has to be a pick actually, but you know what, it's gone. It's pretty much gone, so I'm going to pick that. I'm going to choose this as my pick because for £11.99 you do get an awful lot for your money. So to start with, the die cuts. This is geared around saying thank you, heartfelt thanks. Because when you say thank you cards, they're bound to more than make them bright, really, aren't we? Because it's a really happy occasion. It's something you really want to share some happiness and some brightness with someone because they've helped you through maybe a dark period, perhaps, maybe a hard time. So we have got some beautiful toppers right there. We've got thank you for being a friend. Happy birthday to you. Thankful for your friendship. So grateful for you. So these are words of gratitude. These are words of thanks, of praise. We got more thankful. Thankful for your friendship. So very grateful for you. Isn't that beautiful? Feeling blessed. So very grateful for you there. Thinking of you on this day. So really love some words of comfort there. We've got a beautiful boss kind of detail there. Something really modern. That sketchy kind of heart look. It's always going to go down well. Bright rays of sunshine there. Something for ladies, something for girls, something for gents. Cheeky bit of floral, a bit of vintage. Very nice. And you got something very arty with those two. we got some words there too, and you can let your light shine. A thankful heart is a happy heart. So they're easy to read, these ones too. Now I'm going to read from start to finish, all the way down. A difference in our lives. I'm just there. When I started counting my blessings, I'm just there at the top there. Just there. I've got all this. No. I've got all that. So where was I? I'll start from the beginning again. A difference in there's a lot here, isn't there? There's an awful lot for your money. It's beautiful. So there we go. And they're very playful, very, very stylish things. So they just inject a lot of fun into your craft, don't they? So £11.99, I think that is a very bright, vibrant selection there. If we send cars to brighten someone's day, that's bound to do it, And again, saving that cheeky £6. Now, so it's always bursting full of life is our Nottingham Castle Office, our Heartfelt Creations. I'm amazed we got the stamps as Sunset Specials. So it's these swirls. Before you ignore like little focal elements there, like the birds, the butterflies, for example, you've just got the most beautiful, elegant swirls, and they always fit in so well, don't they? Now that would be beautiful just stamped just in black ink, just some embossing powder. But this one, if you want to add some shade, if you want to add some drama to the light areas, the dark areas, you can easily read the stamp there. It's going to find it for you easily. Chunky beasts too. So rubber stamps, quite often you can press actually into some moulds. When I say moulds, I mean like that air dry clay, or if it's going to be some UT. Some of that embossing, thick embossing pad, you can do it with that too. So you can really press them in, get that beautiful, beautiful impression. But for your air dry clay, that's going to be gorgeous, isn't it? You might want to take a bit of corn flour, just dab on there to help the release. But you know what? £20 saving, it can't be missed. £10.34. It's a cracking deal. 913365. Now, I've also got some papers for you. This is Dolly Dimples. Craft made simples. That's one of our mottos, our Charmaines. Now, do you know with Charmaine, when she brings the designs in, they do just look so distinctive, You can really spot them off a mile away. But honestly, Charmaine, the papers she brings to us, I was blown away by her pearlescent papers. They're gorgeous. But these ones are something else. And like Ellie and I were talking about, they do feel a little bit fabricy. So we've got some sort of suede moleskin kind of like material here. Whilst it is not, it is paper, it really is something very, very different. This is probably the most different paper selection I've seen in a long time. So, we say autumn, ignore the word, because you have got autumn, but lots more than this. You've got bright, vibrant, summery selection there. You've got lemony sunshine yellows there. You've got beautiful zingy greens. You've got lots of Christmas inside there. I know it's a classic, a cheeky bit of red for Christmas, but why not? It's tradition. I've heard blue is very in for Christmas this year, so you're really going to be kitted out. And hello. We got something really vibrant, something fun, but that is gorgeous. Gorge. And I don't overuse the word gorge because it can dilute the power and the impact. But that is gorge. So again, that looks, there should be some wrapping paper, some beautiful luxury chocolate or something, you know what I mean? Saving that £10 though. So saving a third of the price essentially, £19.99. There's 115 sheets here. 12 by 12, 115 sheets. There's just so much. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love. Look at all these. There's just so much. That is beautiful. I do love the sheets there. Packaging, MDF boxes, going to be absolutely beautiful. We are just sharing the love here. Look at all these. Lots of pages, 115 sheets. It can't be missed. Seriously, I know I'm being silly, but look at all of these papers. Approaching limited stock. Now, come on, look at these. There's no fight. These are going to go. These are going to go. 115 sheets. Forget autumn. There's lots more. That, it feels like almost like a piece of treated metal or something. That's gorgeous. Look at the style we got. Where would you use this? A flashy insert? Do you know what? You could use that. A nice smart pouch for a gift voucher, couldn't you? That could be a good size to make a nice envelope. As soon as you're handed this into an envelope, that's going to be absolutely beautiful. You can fold it, you can score it. Being handed that, it's almost like a case, more of an envelope. £10. It's a third off if you like it. 073968. There we go. That's going to go. Just leave it there. Now then, we got some foam roll for you. Now this is great value. Sorry, Chloe. I'll help you afterwards. Oh no, I can't because I'm on next. Oh no, never mind. I'll do it at 9 o'clock. You leave it there. No, I do. I'm a man of my word. Now, 5 metres of each. So basically, we have got, I think I said 15 metres. That just shows how bad my maths was, doesn't it, really? Because you've actually got 25 metres here. No one, we didn't notice that. There's 5, 6 adults here. No. Seriously, 25. 10 metres is a long way, believe me. So 25 metres worth for £11.90. I mean, how many mats and layers can you bond together with just one? How much decoupaging can you do? Like Haley said, you can just tear this off. You haven't got to sacrifice a pair of scissors getting all gunged up. And if you obviously have a bigger strip than this, but you want to take up both sides, if you want to take it round your aperture to make a shaker card, you can easily do that too. It's very pliable, very, very flexible, and that is sticky. Look, still there. Still there. £11.90. It's still there. It's £13 saving is 898930. Facebookers, how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're all good wherever you're watching us from. Good evening from all of us here at the home of crafts, hobbies and arts. We've got Good Morning Hochanda with Leonie tomorrow at 7 a.m. She's got a lovely sitting show at 8 o'clock, and I'll be joining Blanche again at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, but I'm joining Blanche in just over 15 minutes. You do not want to miss the one day special. Don't forget, if you watch us on Feefo normally, you can always watch us 24/7 on hochanda.com in HD. The live hours, 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. 7 days a week. But if you wake up in the night, fancy a bit of craft, there's basically always something to watch here. Now, mixed media is a huge part of what we do here. MDF, medium density fiberboard, in case you're wondering. You know, why not? It's good to know. It was useless to know, but it's nice to know. It's $9.99, and you are getting 50 MDF tags. Hole punched inside there too. You know, I honestly think for little wall hangings, it'd be absolutely beautiful. I think mobiles would be absolutely beautiful for these. You might want to use these if you've got these dream catchers. You know, we're thinking quite niche now, but why not? You've got 50. If you want to use these, now I'm not saying they're artist trading coins, I'm not saying that because I haven't checked the size, but you can use them in a similar fashion for these. You know, why not? If you're just starting using a different bit of texture paste, if you just want to stamp, if you've got some embossing enamel, if you want to get used to controlling some glossy accents, just really good shapes for these. You're not going to sacrifice a lot here. Right, and if you don't use one very well, you've got another 49, and then you can always gesso over it, can't you? So 138634. Personally, I don't think MDF. I do think it is good to have a base coat because it's fiberboard condensed and pressed together, so it can actually swell if you're not careful. So I think I do think it's good to have a nice bit of base coat there. Now, this I must say is very fine glitter, ultra fine dust, like dust. Sugar? No, dust. Is it flour? No, dust. It's not far off that, you know. And we've got lovely contrasting colours, but you've got colours quite similar together too. So you've got a black and then you've got a black blue. So you can have a nice graduation, a subtle graduation of colour if you want to get your blends there. Now, I do honestly think, now it's from Tonatech shows, from various different bundles, various different brands I've seen. I've seen experts use fine glitter in such a neat way. Get a little bit in your finger and you can just rub it over an adhesive surface, like your double-sided sheets, for example. It's honestly going to be perfect. It is like dust. Right now, which is similar to my diet at the moment, I'm starving. Now, we have got the green, we have got, it's just dust. I just have a deep breath for them these days. Now, we have got some beautiful purples. There's one here. Can we have a look at the multicolour one? Right, here we go. Now, I'm going to put my fingers in there, hang on a minute. Right, that. Let's do those two as well. Right, there we go. Nice, aren't they? They're nice things. So again, it is very fine, but look all the different colours we've got dancing inside there. It's absolutely beautiful. So again, that is just gorgeous. 637 722, 50 million each one. I've been a bit of a mess, forgive me, but that is very smart. And I think with glitter, the finer you go, the more control you got. Because you haven't got some, you've got to pour quite a little bit on if it's quite granulated and press it down. With this, you can't just rub it in. It's beautiful. So again, £10.43, saving pretty much half price, call it that. And have a look on our website if you can do for lots more deals. Sunset specials, but again, sunset. It's not sunsetting. I think it's like 9:10 the sun sets officially. When I was bored the other day, I had a look. But this isn't lasting that long. In fact, the price does expire at 8 o'clock this evening. So we've got just a little over 10 minutes to get this sorted. But we've had some great fun this hour. We've recapped the one-day special. We've had some all-stars. This is what's all about. Lots of banter, lots of love for craft on Good Evening Hochanda.
I think Charlie was having way too much fun during that segment. covered in glitter. It's going to be everywhere now, all over him. He's going to the pub after this. It's going to look interesting. Now, something that we have got that is an amazing deal. Well, we've got several of them, actually. They are our 7-day savers. Now, these are launched on a Sunday evening, I think, about 7 o'clock in the evening, I think it is. And they run for a whole week while we have a stock of them. I apologise, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I've not launched any of these, so I will be doing them this weekend. Now, one of those savers, some amazing fabric from Mill Shop Online, and this is a beautiful piece of fabric. It's a huge piece because it's 2.5 metres of fabric, and this is such a pretty fabric. 54 inches wide, so it's a really good weight. Perfect for things like curtains, perfect for blinds as well, so you've got a really good thickness with regards to this. And it's called your Butterfly Floral, 100% cotton, as you can see from your band there. Just a 30-degree wash with this one, so it can go into your washing machine. I'm not too sure what the little triangle means. I think that might be no bleach in there. Cool iron, don't tumble dry it, and I'm not sure what the little P stands for either. I need to swat up on that one. Now, if you are looking for solid colours to work alongside these, then all you need to do is take that piece of fabric that you've got at the edge there, right the way up to number 10, and those are the different inks that are featured within this fabric. So you could go off and find a true purple to line up with that, actually absolutely spot on. But look at the size of this piece of fabric. I mean, we haven't got it pulled out completely because, to be honest, at 2.5 metres long, I couldn't, well, my arms aren't, well, they're probably a metre-ish, probably just about manage a metre, maybe 2 metres. I think I might need Aunt Chloe. Chloe, can I borrow you? Can I give you that call and I'll go for a little bit of a walk? Look at this, it's huge. Now, it's beautiful fabric, perfect if you're wanting to use it maybe for upholstering chairs as well. But you can see there, you've got a really nice drape to it. So if you did want to turn it into curtains, you could do quite easily, couldn't you? Really pretty fabric. Half of the stock has gone though, so you can understand why, because it's beautiful. Tote bags you could be making with these as well. Thank you, Chloe. Absolutely amazing, as you can see there. I mean, we've got enough here to cover the chair, really, couldn't we, if you wanted to do a bit of upholstery. Now, you've got up until 8 o'clock on Sunday morning to take advantage of this one. £14.45 for 2.5 metres. If you want to go for more of these, then you can do. 239 385 being that all important item number. And as Joe always says from Mill Shop Online, if you do go for multiples of these, then you will get a continual run of those. So you get 5 metres if you doubled up on those, and of course if you do want to go for any more of that, you can do. So you've got time perhaps to take your measurements of your windows, of your blinds, but do it as quick as you can, because of course with 50% of the stock having gone already, you need to do it sooner rather than later. 239 385. It's not the only deal that we're going to be sharing with you in this segment though, because of course we have got our deal of the day. You're looking a bit sparkly there, mate.
There's only one thing about ultra fine glitters. It does get in your jeans, doesn't it?
You'll be finding that for weeks.
I will in the pub as well later if we go. That's anyway. Do you know what? Why not sparkle? Why not sparkle?
Well, this is it.
Well, this sparkles. This beautiful deal of the day in terms of the colour. Those papers are absolutely stunning. Now, again, a deal of the day. If you're a regular viewer, forgive me, you'll know this, but we launch them every single day at 7 o'clock in the morning. 24-hour limited time offers. Half of it's gone. But no, 60% now, isn't it? Actually?
Oh yes, of course. We were chatting about it earlier on.
Yeah, 60%'s gone.
Now you've got your Inky background, and that's kind of where the title of this deal comes from. And within here, you've got all these fabulous papers featuring in there. They're 8 by 8 in size. You've got 36 of those in there, and they're 150 GSM. So really good weight with regards to those.
I'd love to see the techniques used in these.
These are beautiful. Well, this is it, and that's where the beauty is. These have been created with inks and with different techniques, meaning that you don't have to. You can simply just choose one of those papers. But these, I mean, that's almost like a fantasy landscape there, isn't it?
Like a sunset in there, isn't there?
Well, it could be that you turn it that way and you've got more of a, it's almost like a, oh, now I never know, stalactites and stalagmites, which way round do they go?
The what?
One goes down and one goes up, don't they? Stalactites.
Oh.
Stalactites and stalagmites.
No, I don't
Is it
know.
your tights come up? Yeah,
Where's
tights
this going?
come up, I think, don't they? So tights come up.
Right.
And mites go down. I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know. There's some sort of rhyme to remember them. This is nice because this is almost like a stencil's been used on this one.
And again, if you're thinking like Maybe some jelly plates have been used in some of these actually too, you know, so the amount of techniques. The
loads in
time
here.
these artists have put into, it's beautiful. Loads of tropical colours, and that's just a vibe on the background, isn't it?
And it's nice because you've got repeats of these as well, so if you've got a larger project to work on, then you know that you've got plenty of those papers there. That's just one of the items coming to you. $13.98, so you've got your papers there, 36 sheet of those, and then you've got your embossing folders.
This is very smart, you know, and I've seen a lot of traditional themes kind of go a little bit distressed, a little bit vintage, and I've seen Paola do that on that one day special.
Yes.
Beautiful. Don't confuse, whilst this is not the one day special, it's still a limited time offer, but this would go beautifully with some of the kits that Paola brought into us earlier on. Backgrounds, those beautiful dies, those hexagons, they really would go actually. I love her style, you know, because all my ideas from our presenters, guests here at Hochanda as well, they really are, because that's how we learn, we share ideas, that's the whole point, isn't it? And with this, do try and watch those shows back on Rewind, because they're absolutely beautiful. You really can tailor this to a lot of inspiration used today, and that's what I think, we're always too happy to share ideas. And you've got a big variety. That is like your mixed media kind of like mug ring,
Yeah,
it could be.
it is, yes, or like you said, wine glass mug ring, stamps are nice as well.
They are pretty. So again, we've got some cheeky bit of steampunk. We got some Damask style images there, I suppose, infused within those floral designs. We have got the beautiful, gorgeous vintage. So I'll read that one for you now too. Shall I start from the top? Right, no, I can't do it. You can't read that one actually. But that's kind of like the charm. It's kind of like eroded, it's so old, it's so vintage, you can't even read it. There's always a charming piece there. So it's all of these 32 sheets there. It's the 2 dies, all of those stamps, and that beautiful embossing folder. Again, it's 6x6, that embossing folder. I'm really blown away. That's one of my picks, that folder, it really is. So, saving £14 is £13 at 97, 338055. So there we are, cracking deal right there. We've only got 2 minutes left actually, sadly.
Where's the time gone?
Too much fun.
The thing is, though, by just having 2 minutes left here in the show, it means you've only got 5 minutes to take advantage of any of those sunset savers.
They are. Well, this is one of them. So we had a sellout. Is that a Spellbinders one gone now?
Oh, it's just
no, it had the Spellbinders one gone.
Oh, the Spellbinders, yes, yeah, that one has
gone. Oh, it has gone. It did go. It did go early on. So we've had a sellout already with one of them. So you do need to be quick. So we say it could last for an hour. It could be much less than that, as we discovered. I do the swirls. You can't go wrong with some swirls,
nice. Can you? Big size stamps, red rubber, as we traditionally see from Heartfelt Creations. All mounted, ready to go. So you've got your foam there and you've got your cling on the back. All you need to do is remove that paper when you receive them, and they are ready to cling onto your acrylic block. And you've got such a wide selection here. You've got your butterflies with your swirls. Beautiful kind of dove there with a very swirly tail and coming from the wings as well. And then you've got another little bird sitting quite neatly there. Yeah, nice.
Quite contently there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, that's going to be beautiful. Even like a little table place setting, the condensed dove, be quite nice. It's not too much, it's not too large. We're thinking like its wedding station would be perfect, but again, that, honestly, that is just the star of the card. It really is going to be the star. £10.34. Saving that £20 is at 913-365. With Heartfelt Creations, Joy, if you do very little to them, they look beautiful, but they do let themselves, they open themselves up to really go overboard and really go over the top of them if you choose to. Again, so you're saving great deals there. Lots of good deals to come as well after the break with the one-day special. And you'll be back. No, you're not back tomorrow.
I'm not. No, I think you're doing some overtime, aren't you?
I am doing it. Yeah,
I'll see you Friday.
We'll see you Friday. Again, I'll see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock, but I'll also see you after that with Blanche. Honestly, the set is looking beautiful. We'll see you after this.
So yes, La Blanche Festive One Day Special, second airing at 8 o'clock with Charlie and Blanche. Honeydew Crafts and La Blanche repeats through the night, along with many other shows. So do check them out, and of course watch on Rewind too.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company, and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps, and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain. Whatever your style, there's always something that will interest you with Hobby Art stamps. Crafting is my passion, and I love teaching. I love sharing my ideas with other people. This is why I enjoy being part of the Hochanda family, because I have the time to share my ideas, maybe open a door for somebody and give them the confidence to start stamping. So make sure you join me, Jenny Mays, on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Gina Barrett from Gina B Silkworks. We're a family company specializing in traditional crafts for the modern maker. Most of our products involve textiles and age-old techniques, from button making, lace making, weaving, and other forms of passementerie. I hope you'll be able to tune in to the Gina B Silkworks shows here on Hochanda.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 Kaleidoscope Staggered Tag Watercolour Album and Gift Bag Kit. It contains the Kaleidoscope Staggered Tag Watercolour Album and Kaleidoscope Gift Bag and Tag projects. You'll get almost everything you need to create these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing the item number 335901 for £49.99 plus your postage from Hochanda.com, or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45. Hello, welcome back. I cannot wait to do this. We have got LeBlanche and Blanche Life in the studio. Welcome back. Now, do you know what? I've been admiring your work, not just for the launch show, but actually setting up the set. Could we just appreciate the place? Look at this. Look at this. Do you know what? Well, should we do it? We're going to do a pan. We're going to do one of the biggest pans in shopping centre. You ready for this? This is Blanche. Have a look at what we've got here. It's absolutely vast.
Yes, yes.
This is a passionate company, guys. This is pure and utter craft passion. We're so pleased this is absolutely fantastic. Right, should we start with a one-day special then, Blanche?
Ooh, yeah.
Thank you. But seriously, thank you so much for bringing this in today. So, what is the one-day special then?
A wonderful stamp kit, snowman, very cute snowman. You get this wonderful background stamp with the trees. You get all these snowmen here and the writings. And these stamps are foam backing silicone stamps. They are very easy to transfer. The silicone is heat resistant and you can work with any stamp pad you like. You can work with StazOn, you can clean with StazOn. These stamps are really for beginners,
yeah,
for profis, or yes, for everyone, because for children, because it's so easy, and you have every time you have a perfect result.
They're perfect results.
Yes.
Really perfect results. Do you know what I really like? Because if you're thinking these been mounted for displays, these are the actual stamps.
Yes.
That's
Yes,
really
yes,
cool,
yes,
Blanche.
Yes. These are foam backing. You do not need any acrylic plate or something like these. And this, yes, and this one is the silicone. And wait, I ink one of these.
It's a silicone stamp.
Yes, silicone. And when I ink these, I will show you. You can see all the wonderful, perfect lines here.
That is beautiful.
Look here.
Let's have a
Yes,
look.
this is ink.
I see. Oh, Blanche, love it.
Yes, and then. Wait, I stamp one, and then you see the image.
Right, go on
and the
then.
image is much better than the image on the foam, because you cannot print so perfectly on the foam.
So you haven't got to worry about that. So if you order right there, well, let's have a look where it is.
Here.
Oh, let's have a look here. Beautiful. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
And that, my friends, is a very crisp stamped image. And you know what? There's a bit of a debate. I don't dwell on this for too long, but hard surface or soft surface, blocks, or what, that you just sort that out for us. You know, it's beautiful. Well, we see the designs there. Shall I look through some of the examples?
Yes, we have a lot of samples here in front, and you see on these samples, you see the backgrounds. The background here is made from our silhouette stamp kit. We have another stamp kit, and I know this stamp is very popular too. We have all these wonderful backgrounds here, and it's a wonderful combination with the one-day special. And you see here we have I think we have everything. We have these backgrounds with the silhouette stamps.
Yes.
Here on this side we have the background stamped with a large background stamp on craft paper, or with the sayings on craft paper. And yes, you can cut out, you can make some embossing pulver on top, you can do everything.
It is. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
It really is a charming set, you know. And how do you start off these with hand drawings? These are all your hand drawn kind of images?
Not from me, not by myself, but there's all hand drawn. Yes.
They're brilliant.
Yes,
so
but not from myself.
No, you work a lot together, don't you, with other artists around the place.
Yes. Look here, these trees. I like these trees. You can emboss these as a neutral background, or you can color it a little bit, and you see it's. I love these because you can do it. You can use it here with white embossing powder. You can use it for everything.
Well, wrapping paper, great idea from our producer Robin. That is perfect, absolutely perfect. Right, okay. Let's see what else we can do with this. We've got some cards there. Do you mind if I show you some of these?
Yes. We have a lot of more samples here.
I mean, it's a LeBlanc show, so it's not just about the one-day special. We got lots more. I can't believe what I just heard. All right, so you've only had 1 hour with this early on today. We've only been on there this hour for 4 minutes 32 seconds, and 40% of the stock's gone. It's a popular one. It's one of those popular ones, and we did have a lot. I don't think it's going to last until 6, folks. This one, so I would grab it. Sorry, Blanche. So what have we got here?
Here we have the family and a little bit snow paste. You see, here you have a sample with printing paper. You can stamp the background, but you can combine this with printing paper. Here it doesn't matter which color the printing paper has, because you can color the stamp, and you combine these. Here we have the same color in the heads, or here we have printed paper in brown, classical paper, and then you color these heads in brown in the same. Yes, you can put embossing powder on top or 3D varnish on top, and you can stamp these and combine this with any background you like. You can stamp the same, but you can stamp the background, or you take a printed paper like these. Here, this one we do.
That's me ice skating.
And yes, this we do in the 6 p.m. hour.
Oh, you did that earlier on?
Yes.
I love that. It's beautiful.
And this is the silhouette stamp kit with the mountain in the background and the trees. And it's a perfect combination to the one-day special.
That's beautiful. I love ice skating too. Apart from when I went to one recently, it's got potholes in it. Should have a fence around some of these things. Yeah, there's potholes. One we went to, it's in the city nearby here actually. It's got potholes. Anyway, but it has. They should have a fence around them. There's so many of them. Right, potholes everywhere. Right now, saving £17, £18.99. So again, it's all of those stamps you see there. Absolutely beautiful. Again, it's 826542. That is a limited time offer. It's not going to last till 6 o'clock. Right, Blanche. Another amazing bundle we got here.
This is a wonderful bundle because we have.
This is actually my favourite, you know. Now, these have been popular, haven't they?
Yes.
Right now, when our dear producer and I were chatting, we both knew. We've seen a lot of like background stamps with forests, with trees, with mountains. They've always been very popular. It's just an in-demand theme. I haven't seen them quite so beautiful like this. So therefore 70% gone, folks.
Yes, and these are 20 stamps under 40 euro, for 40 pounds.
40 pounds,
it means under £2 for each stamp. It's nothing.
It's really not. And all the faux mountains.
And look, we start with this one. Look, these samples. We have some samples. We have a lot of samples in the background too. But here we have the mountains. The mountains you can combine with any silicone stamps, with any silhouette stamps you have at home, because we have a wonderful background. Then we have the tall trees. These trees I love. Look here.
with a little bit with glitter embossing powder. It looks so nice, these trees. Then we have this tree.
Well, you could do like summery scapes here if you wanted to, actually.
Yes. Here we have this.
Is that what that bit's for?
Yes, this is a forest. This is like a stars around the moon, or yes.
I know what you mean.
Yes,
that adds a bit of movement now, doesn't it?
Yes, like this one.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
It's so nice. And the combination, because from the mountains, and the mountains and the forest, you can see here, it's so beautiful. You stamp the mountains a little bit lighter with a lighter
color. Hold that there. So there's something else I want to see. They're all beautiful. I'm taking a risk because I normally knock things over. They were watching me. How could they? Honestly, I normally break things daily. But that is a beautiful mountain range.
Yes. You have the mountain, we have the moon, and all these, the deer, the trees, everything is in the kit.
It is. That's so magical.
Yes.
I've got to say, honestly, I've seen...
I like this with other colors. I like this with the light colors too. It's really cold.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's a cold winter dream, all right?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is. You know what? There's something about these bits. I think it's because forests are sporadic, aren't they? No, mountains, they're all shapes and sizes. You can just go for it. So they offer pure escapism with bits like this. There's no rules. You can just build up a beautiful, fresh landscape with these. So
and we have two different slides. We have one. This is he is straight.
Yes.
And one
a bit arced.
Yes. And one of this one, I love this because it turns a little bit. You see?
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
It's a little bit different.
It's like it's flying, isn't it?
Yes.
And
the second,
we get these.
Yes.
The same bundle.
Yes, the same bundle, and here it's
and they're all these foam mounted stamps. Silicone
20 total 20 stamps.
That's really good value. Now it's nearly half price. I was going to say £71.98 is a bit more like it. For all this artwork here, £37.98 is a cracking deal.
Yes,
I love what you guys do. I love what you guys do. It's
look at these.
Quality stuff.
It's only one of these stamps with this wonderful background. I love this. And this one with the bird in the middle, you can do it. Here we have on craft paper, because there is one.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes. Look here, we have two stamps, this one and this one.
Yes.
And you can build up your own frame with these, like these.
Oh, now come on.
We have two corners here. And then you
that
can
be
build up your...
a DL card, any size card, really, couldn't it, as long as it's longer than that. Now, if you think that's lovely inspiration, if you have a look behind us now, there's more.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot more.
Yes.
Honestly.
In front too.
So this is the reason why our department for marketing, we did a little newsletter, and Blanche was one of my brands to watch. Seriously, I'm not just being plucked here. It's because of the effort you guys put into this is mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing. Every piece is just art. I want to frame. I want to frame this one. First one I say, I just want to frame that.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, this is one. This is the largest stamp here, and you see the image is really much better than the image on the stamp we see here on the phone. You see all the details here, and on top we have all the details too. And sorry.
Oh, you're right. Let me call this one.
And the Christmas rose too. We have the Christmas. These are really classical designs, classical images for everyone. If you sell your cards, you need different designs to sell the cards, because the people have different. These are really classical. Du kannst nichts falsch machen. You can't do anything wrong with these.
Yeah, you can't, can you?
Yes.
You can't. It's hard. If you can use black ink, stamp it, it's going to look nice.
Yes.
I see what you mean. God, we've got more. This is lovely. You know what, let's do a couple more, because we've got lots more to go through. We've got demonstrations, of course. If you'd like to go for this one, it is, of course, by La Blanche. You're getting 2 A4 stamp sets, Christmas Silhouette and Classic Christmas. That's 20 foam-backed silicone stamps, £34 saving. It's £37.98, 445991. Do dial the number on or go to our website, hochanda.com. Now, it's actually on extended delivery, these items here, by 9 days to arrive at the travel time, of course, too. 1st of August. So that's a week on Thursday. Now, we've also got another paper crafting kit. This is the This captures Christmas beautifully in the most magical way, Blanche. Seriously, this is so magical. This is classic, the most classic Christmas I've seen. You must love this.
Yes, this is both. We have the Santa Claus, but we have a lot of clocks here. It's a little bit steampunk too. You see,
bit of crackle glaze on there. I like to see that, Blanche.
We have a lot of clocks here. We combine this with landscape, with the deers, with everything, and we have a lot of clouds here. And I love this to combine the clouds with the clocks and
I've got
looks like here. It's like in the sky, yes. You have the Santa Claus here and all the bags with the gifts here.
Gifts and the clocks inside there. And that background papers is really smart, isn't it?
You get 24 papers, 18 papers of these are papers for scrapbooking or card making. Yes, we have. Yes, we have on the first side we have. For scrapbooking, and the back side we have a 15 by 15 or the longer cards.
Well, they're
like
all designed to fit together, aren't they?
Yes.
Oh, like the DLs.
Yeah, DL.
I see.
Okay, yes.
I thought they meant download, but it's actually double-length, isn't it? Yeah.
And we have the writing on every language here. It's Spain, it's French, it's German. Everything is on the writing. You can. It is very good for selling these cards.
It is, isn't it? Oh, so we can make and sell?
Yes, sure.
Now, just every little inch there, there's dozens and dozens of layers here. The different colours used, the thought, the words. We've got timeless... Oh, well, that wasn't a pun, actually, but I've got timeless designs here. Vintage doesn't go out.
Yes.
It's retro. Retro is retro, isn't it? It could be vintage. That is beautiful, Blanche.
24 cards, and you have... Yes, you have the brown. I love these two with the owl here, and we have 18 for cards and scrapbooking, and 6 to make these kind of bags like this.
Right,
you have the matching bags here, and you get 24 tags.
Oh right,
and on
you're
this,
joking.
Yes, and on this tags you have the clocks, you have centerpieces, and you have these tags to write on both sides, printed to write Merry Christmas for someone, and the bags are inside to
and
6. Yes.
And all of yours again here. So all of these clocks, all these clouds,
yes.
all these finishing touches. It's beautiful.
And
there we go. Right, I'm running out of hands.
And this was.
Right, let me try and help.
Yes, and 2 sheets of the.
There's more.
Yes, advent calendars. Everything is in this kit.
For £14.99, all of this.
Yes.
Is half price. How have you brought these prices to us? Seriously, Blanche, thank you so much for these. It's like a sales show, but they're brand new. This is great. It is high quality stuff, this. It really is. The design, the look, the feel. Half price as well. Honestly, this is one of my brands to watch. I just love the Blanche. I really do. It's 566570. Have a look on our website if you can do. You'll see some formal designs here. I'm not just being polite. It really is. They know their stuff. This is such good stuff. And again, it's not just funky, it's vintage. It's just so worthwhile. So, any questions for Blanche, just email us in studio@hochanda.com. So, if you're on Facebook as well, drop us comments there too. We normally should check that also. Right then. So, well, we can look at the one day special then, Blanche.
Yes. We first make part of the background with the trees here.
What ink is that? Sorry. Oh, it stays on.
Yes, stays on black. And you see it's a really large stamp, and I want to show you how easy it is to transfer these perfect images like this. Yes. If you are a beginner, you take the stamp, hold it with one hand, and with the other fingers you go over the design, nothing else. I do it a little bit quicker, like this. I go with both fingers over it. And you do not need any pressure, only go with the fingers over the designs, nothing else. So I think it's everything.
Lovely, isn't it?
Okay, and now you can see it. It's really perfect. You have no holes or something not perfectly transferred. Everything is
like
perfect.
HD,
transferred.
Isn't it? It's crisp, it's vivid, it's smart, it's perfect.
Okay, we dry this.
And that is the jet black stays on as well. The jet black, that is jet black, isn't it? It's like an HD kind of print, isn't it? It's gorgeous.
Okay.
So that's like 8K printing.
Yeah.
That's 16K.
Okay.
Doesn't even exist, don't think, doesn't it?
We color it a little bit, only a little bit,
Just
not,
leave it as
not
HD.
perfect. Like this, only some of these, only for the background. You see, not perfect. Some of these, like here, okay. Some of them a little bit green, and
Those little blending tools we've got here.
yeah, looks like so. And here a little bit, not so perfect. Okay, that's enough. So, and now we have this with craft paper.
Okay.
We cut these.
I love the geometric shapes we've got inside that too.
So I can do this like. Then we have the background, really quick. Okay, this we can do it later on top. And which one you like? We do this one?
Oh, I don't know.
Like this or not? Or you want now?
Oh, I'll do I like that one. No?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Sure.
Got there in the end. You get them all though, don't worry. This is all the one day special still, okay? All the one day special. I haven't seen stamps like this. The foam and it's silicone.
Yes.
And why did you choose silicone then? What is it? Do you find that gives you a good impression?
Yes, a very good impression, very fine line impression.
Right.
But I like to work with any stamp pad you like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have problems with Stazon or with Stazon cleaner because the stamps are not made to clean with these
Yes.
strong stamp pads. Yeah, yes. And here we have no problems, and they are really better. The older they are, they're really better. They become
from
better
holding
and
them,
better and better.
it feels like you can get good pressure in the middle.
Yes.
Because acrylic block, not always
Yes.
practical for this. You need a bit of give in the middle as well, don't you? You need to have that bit of flexibility when you stamp that impression. You really do, don't you?
Larger the stamp is, it's difficult to stamp with the acrylic book.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have not enough pressure for the middle. And here, you go only with your fingertips over the design. Then you have no problems with large stamps.
Right, well, it's not, isn't it?
Ah.
You know what? I'm pleased to see weathered wood
Yes,
colour.
yes,
for
weathered
I
wood.
have never seen weathered wood.
It's a grey blue. It's
I haven't
nice for
Weathered wood.
yes. It's here. It's grey blue a little bit, and it's really nice for white. It's like a shadow.
Isn't that nice?
Yes, and I do a little bit water, and then it's not. You do not need to be an artist to do this.
It's a lovely way of colouring this. You know?
Yes, because the stamp is so detailed. You don't need to make shadow or something like you can. That's all. I think this. Everyone can do this, or not?
Well, yeah,
this is
why
white
not?
honey for the carrot.
Okay. Oh, for the carrot. Lovely.
Yeah. But, okay. Then we take vintage photo. What's called this?
A hat? I don't know. Oh, the bucket. for a hat.
Bucket. Okay.
Beg your pardon. Sorry.
Okay.
That's really cool.
So, and
It's holding up some holly leaves. there.
cream.
This is a very happy snow
Yes.
men / women.
Yes. They are all very happy, or not?
They are very
These-
happy.
Yes. That's enough.
But yeah, you haven't got to go over the top of the colour. Just little accents here and there. Works.
All right.
Very nice.
And you need something in the back. One more background for this too.
Okay.
And then we change and make another background with the silhouette stamps. These are
Let's have a look.
matching perfectly to the snowmans too, because we have all the trees on the first background. Okay.
Okay.
Want to do this? Yes, I think so.
That's beautiful.
Some of these.
It's a good way to mat a layer, isn't it? You can
Right,
repeat them.
we have to hurry. I want to show it a little bit more than not
Yeah.
only this. Okay. And this.
They're very smart, aren't they? And they're all doing different actions, the snowmen, aren't they?
Yes. So, and if you like some glossy finish, you can work with our 3D varnish if you like.
Yeah,
this is from Pendant. I do only this. Wait. Okay. The carrot and here the bucket.
And the bucket. That's it. Yeah, the bucket.
Bucket. Okay. And the tree. Perhaps this one. Yes. Okay. Let's finish.
That's beautiful.
Okay. So now we make another background. This is one of our cards. We can do it like here. Oh, you can see this.
Well, I gotta say that is a masterpiece. There's so much art here to be inspired by. One that's special is 40% gone. 40%. Let's recap the exact stamps you're going to get. So for £18.99 today, you get all of these. These aren't just display boards, these are the actual stamps, so the foam mounted stamps. You've got a beautiful silicone base here, the actual stamping part. So let me actually hold one up for you. So there we go. So the actual foam, and you got a good purchase with these. So you haven't got to worry about acrylic blocks. They're all ready to go. That is a very clever design. That's my favourite way of using stamps, actually, Blanche, because of the larger ones, you need a little bit of give to get right into the middle, but not too much. Not too much.
If you have problems with your hands, these are the perfect stamps for you. Sometimes people come to me and they are, stamping nothing for me. I have no times we have good results. Here, you get every time perfect results because you do not need pressure. You go only with the fingertips over the design, that's all.
Yeah.
And every time you have a perfect result.
It does. It all works well, doesn't it? And they actually do ground them as well, don't they? They're really perfect. Aren't they lovely? And that one too. So again, 826542. We've got so much more on the show. Do have a look at all of these. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Now we make a background from one of our silhouette stamps, this one.
You know what? I like the one that's special, I have to say. This is my favourite bundle, actually. I do like this. It's one of my favourite ones. They're beautiful.
Okay, it's enough. Yes, we do this. And we take this for our snowmans as a background. This is Versafine and Versamark, and I put some of white embossing powder on top. That's wet enough? I hope so, yes. Where's the white?
Okay.
The
white embossing powder?
Yes, white. It has to be wet enough. Yeah.
This is so smart. Do you know, I often talk about this. I just love the look of white embossing powder on craft card. It's always good, isn't it?
Yes. For everything, for the other stamp kit too. For this one, if you want to do a background with the pine cones and white is very nice too. Okay, so now we have the tall trees, but I want more in white, not only the trees here. Right, sorry, you see? Okay, and then I put some of these Versamark and make like my background.
Just give me like a little frosted lake now.
My snow landscape here. Huh? That's enough.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's enough. Okay.
Oh, 3/4 of the set's now gone. You've got 2 sets here, actually, really. In one, so it's a huge bundle. So it's 20 foam back stamps. So you get all of these, the classic Christmas. You get all of these, and you get all of these, which we're clearly losing right now. Oh, that's smart. I mean, look at that. That's a lovely stamp. That is a beautiful stamp.
Okay.
£71.98 is the usual price, but now £37.98, saving £34. So we can't go wrong with this. It just works so well. That's beautiful, Blanche.
Yes, now we have a background. And now you can, what do you want in the middle? This one?
Go on then.
Okay.
So we're mixing the bundles now. Do you love the stag? I love that mountain range. I really do. I can't stop looking at that one, you know. And you can really build up your own forest. You can extend the designs easily, couldn't you?
Okay, we take a finished sample from here, and then I show you more of this.
Oh no, that wasn't a hint.
Yes, I have. Now look, I have a finished
Could
sample.
you stop this again? I'm joking. I'd never do that. Oh, hello.
No problem. This we stamped and colored like you see in front, and this is this. And here we make ho ho ho, okay? Or Christmas time. What do you want? Christmas time.
Christmas time, let's do that.
Christmas time in white. No. We make ho ho ho. Sorry.
So you got the ho ho ho.
Yes. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. So we have to hurry a little bit. Yeah.
That's the wow embossing powder.
Yes.
Which I do see a lot. It's that titanium white, isn't it? It's that cool.
It's called opaque bright white.
Oh yes, lovely. Beautiful, isn't it? Just the bright white.
Yeah, it has a wonderful glossy finish, or not? Sorry, this is for my fingers. I do
I
it.
quite like that. It's a bit of snow there.
Yes, a little bit more snow. Yeah.
There you go, Blanche.
Yeah.
Always got your back.
Woo! Thanks. Yes.
You could just spray it on, actually. I'm not suggesting.
Okay. Now we do. Okay, we make something of our silhouette stamp kit. We start. Right, too much embossing powder. We start with the forest, and we do this in black.
Oh, hello.
No, I have one more.
Let's not be subtle, Ben. Just hand it up. It's all right. There we go.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank
He's
you
a
very
good lad.
much.
Oh, Dewey heroically dived to that. Give us a wave, Ben. There he is. He's there. He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
Okay, now, here you will see the snow on the top of the trees here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take this on the side. And we do this on the bottom, like here, okay. And the same, only with your fingers over this.
Smart, aren't they?
I think that's enough. And
wow, that is striking. That, Blanche, is very detailed.
Wonderful.
See, we've got the laps of snow on the branches there.
Yes, oh, I love this.
Oh, so nice.
Okay, then we take a moon.
A moon, there we are.
And
we're going for a large moon.
Chipped sapphire, a little bit darker, and perhaps
this is
faded
the
jeans.
chipped sapphire.
And faded jeans.
Lovely.
And I work with a cloth
A microfiber
and
cloth?
water. Yeah, it's easier for me.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. A little bit of water on top. It's easier to make perfect
Never seen this done with a cloth.
blending. Here, I want to blend this perfectly.
Very nice.
It's easier with the cloth to blend. You can do it with jelly plate or with your brayer or with blending
Never
tool.
seen that done with a cloth.
Yes,
Blanche.
this is really quick and easy. Do it like this.
Oh, look at that.
You
That's
see
really
this?
cool.
Yes. Okay. We want a little bit shiny, a little bit more shiny. Then we take where we have this. There we have this mustard seed, yellow, a light yellow.
Bit of mustard seed.
Yes, and I take the same with a cloth because when it's a little bit wet, it blends a little bit here the edges of the moon.
Right. Okay.
Just you see here, it looks a little bit like shiny. It blends a little bit. You see what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. Then we take these stars. Here are the stars. We take this.
And this from the same bundle as these tree lines.
White.
Okay.
Here I do with white. And
that's a stays on white.
Yes, and put a little bit of glitter embossing powder later. Yes, here, this is my star. You see this?
Beautiful.
You can see this. And I hope it's wet too, Glitter, glitter,
Is it
glitter.
wet?
Where's the glitter? Ultra shimmer. There's a little bit.
Is that lovely?
Yes.
You've got so much around you. I don't know how you keep track.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. You can see this?
That's beautiful.
Yes, you can do this. Yeah. Okay. We emboss this.
So gorgeous colours we've used there too as well.
And now you can see this purple inside of the moon.
Just an embossing glitter.
Yeah. Okay, and where is my slide? Oh yeah, okay. Like here. It's black, black.
And you've got two different sleighs with reindeers.
Yes,
Quite
yes.
similar. One's straight, one's a bit more arced. So you can have them on the ground, or you can have them.
You can play with these.
One's
Okay.
a bit. One's in flight.
So, it's nice, huh? And if you like, you can put some glitter here.
What's that there?
Yes, a little bit glitter on the snow
Oh, right.
here.
Is that a little glue pen?
Yes, and it's like an embossing pen, a little bit like shiny here on the trees. No, I like this one. It's enough, I think so. Okay. Okay.
It's beautiful.
And then we can emboss this. Okay.
Just think what glitter you got, think what embossing powders you got at home. But I see a lot of stamps with forests, with trees,
Yes.
blades of wild grasses. They always seem to go so well. This is that theme, but done with so much magic, so much drama. These are the most dramatic stamps I've seen of this particular theme.
Yes, you can do a black background if you like. And
Oh yeah, oh, you
put
gotta do
this,
that.
yes,
Oh,
and
you've
put
got
this,
to do
yes,
that.
yes, it's nice. Oh, and then we can do it on a card.
That's very nice, Blanche.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Okay, I show one more.
Go on then. Well, whilst you get set
If
up,
you
shall I do a recap? Oh, shall I have a look at the boards while I get set up? Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
Thanks. Give you a chance to reset. Thanks,
Yes,
Blanche. That's
yes,
beautiful. Right, let's have a look at the boards. So this is not the one day special, but it could be, because if you've seen that price, I know, right? Very impressive. So you have got all of these stamps there. You're going to get all of them. Foam matted stamps, silicone as well. Right. Now, you're getting all of them. You're getting all of these. And I'm about to give you a dramatic pause, and there's a reason why. We are approaching, right? You're saving £34. We are approaching 80% of the stock gone. If you like it, I would absolutely grab it. We've got the one day special. When you got saving like this, £34, all you spend today is £37.98, 445,991. Now, we've got some examples to show you of this bundle. We've got some finished examples to show you of the one day special too, but that is also absolutely flying. We'll be right back with Blanche for demonstration. This is Love Blanche, live here on Hochanda. Check this out. So there we go, we're selling up in record time because Blanche wanted to talk to us all about these beautiful papers we got
Yes.
here.
This is our decoupage papers. The decoupage papers, you get 12 sheets of these papers for the different designs.
So there's
from
4
each-
designs,
yes, 4
3 of each
yes.
of these.
And we
Wow.
have 2 different background papers like this one. and we have two designs with the centerpieces. Like this one's on the wrong side.
Oh, sorry, upside down, is it?
No,
Beg your pardon.
like this here.
Very
And we
nice.
have the centerpieces. And this paper you put into water. You can cut out these on not perfect size, but in the size, and put this into water. And this paper becomes.
What do you mean? Submerge?
Yes,
You don't submerge it?
only into water.
Oh, you
Because,
do?
Yes, this paper becomes smooth and a little bit flexible, and it's very easy to stick them or to glue them on different objects. Like
So you have to apply glue still, do you?
Yes, decoupage glue. You need decoupage glue
Yeah.
first, and to put these papers into water, put it up, and then you can go over these edges, over the corners, over round, because it's easy, because it's very flexible and thin and smooth.
Yeah.
I will show it tomorrow, because it's different from normal paper. If you want to glue with a wet glue normal paper, you have...
It can ripple, it can wrinkle, it can tear.
Yes. And here you have no problems. It's very easy to apply these
Might I
papers
lift this up a bit?
on everything.
All right,
Yes.
then. I'll be careful.
Yes, no problem.
That is really beautiful. Isn't that stunning? Yeah, upcycling furniture, wardrobe doors.
Yes. It's
Coffee tables.
Yes,
You've got glass
you can
surface
put
on top.
these. This is a very old technique, and these papers comes from Italy, and the manufacturer have a patent on this paper, because normally if you put paper into water, the paper, the print, yes, and the print
washes off.
Yes, and here we have no problems, and it's very easy to apply to. Here we have behind glass. This is behind glass.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this is behind glass. You can put it on glass too, but this is behind glass, and it's really nice, and it looks luxurious.
I'm honestly blown away by that. If you've got like glass bowls, you can do it there from the outside.
Yes.
That's really pretty.
Yes.
So we've got candles, obviously not wheels.
On candles too, on everything you like, without on a cloth too. Yes, there's a glue for textile. You can put it on cloth too if you like.
So,
but here we have it on boxes, on glass, on furnitures, on everything like these.
it's beautiful. It's such a glamorous, luxurious kind of accessory to have in your house.
And you get 12 sheets. You see the really large sheets. You get 12 sheets.
You do, don't you? You do. I've got them right here.
Yeah, 12 of these sheets. It's
So-
really a lot. You can do a lot with these.
So I'm about to show you 4 boards.
Yes.
In other words, 4 designs.
Yes.
You're going to get 3 of each. Obviously, 12 sheets in total. So you're going to get 3 of all those. 3 of all those. We get the idea. And I've got to say, the background ones are my favourite. They really are. They really are quite something. They're quite similar, but I see. Yeah. A little bit more drama in this one, isn't there? Very smart. I've got to say, I love the bits on the back. So is this relevant as well? So we've got some boxes there.
Yes, and we have matching other, like the shrink sleeves or like the ironing. Every design is matching together. We have all these matching together. You can decorate your complete home with these, because you have the decoupage paper for the furniture, for boxes. We have the shrink sleeves, for your jars and bottles, or for a gift. We have the same designs on our ironing sheets.
So we got iron-ons too,
and you
all
can
in the same style.
Yes.
So if you like the decoupage sheets, they're on the website. If you like the shrink foils, £17.99, saving £16. Again, it's at £6.99. It's 463. So there you go. That is very smart. Okay, you've got large ones, you've got smaller ones for jars. Lots of
20 sheets, 5 different designs, and here on top we have these wonderful design with the Eiffel
Tower.
Eiffel Tower,
yes.
Eiffel Tower, the old timer, and all the postcards and everything in the background.
There's 5 designs here, you're getting 4 of each.
4 of each. They are 25 centimeters high. It means that if you have a smaller jar like this one, you can cut the shrink sleeve and you can make 2 of these jars.
Of course, you can, like little jam jars and so on.
Yes.
I'm blown away. I just think for vases, and it's so easy. You get a pot of hot water, submerge it, and it just wraps around it. But look, there's no wrinkles or anything. It's it's a perfect application.
Yes.
I can't believe you're able to do that. And easy. And easy to do. Just use you need a saucepan and hot water.
Yes.
On a hob.
Yes.
Obviously, be careful. Be very careful.
And it needs seconds.
Yeah, and it is seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, yes.
And I do love those, you know. So again, £70.99 if you like to go for that one, saving £16. Now, we talked about having stickers as well on the show.
Yes.
These are actually reusable stickers.
Yes.
So we've got ceramics, we've got glass, so ideal for those materials.
On every smooth surface.
Yes.
Yes. And look here, it's wax or pattern. They are reusable, they are heat resistant and washable.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And look like here, they are embossed. They are not only stickers. Look here, you see the embossed. They look so nice.
They do, don't they?
Yes. And they sticks on wax. Normally, nothing sticks on wax. It's like silicone. Nothing sticks there. But
very
they
shabby
stick on
chic,
this.
isn't it?
Yes. It's really nice.
And you can use all these kits to coordinate as well. All of them coordinate together to work in your home. So it's very, very good bundle.
You get 12 sheets with totally
28, so these are them?
yes, 12 sheets.
So this is what we get,
yes,
this pack?
Yes, with totally 28 single designs. And there are writings too on this. Here, when you see this glass, we have these writings here. And
so you usually peel it off and stick it on?
Yes, and you have
So
the opportunity.
No glue?
Yes, and no glue. If you have the opportunity, if you don't like these, because Christmas is or something like this, you can put it away, back on your foil, and after this, next year, you take it and...
It really is impressive, that.
Yes.
It looks like it's been, like, I don't know, glued on, or it looks like it's been applied on professionally, doesn't it? You know, no, it does look like embossed on or something. But again, they can peel off.
Yeah.
Very smart. So all these stickers, £17.99, also brand new today. This is 515571. That including again 28 reusable stickers. Very smart. Now these transfers.
Yes.
These are one of my picks actually. Makers of these boxes here.
Yes. Yes.
How smart are these? Do you know, I've actually got some old suitcases from some old loved ones in the
These
attic.
transfers, you get 3 of these large sheets. These transfers are made for walls or for furnitures.
Oh, okay.
And these are very thin, and if you have a structure, a wall with structure or a furniture with structure, this is not like plastic. It's only the paint, only the print. When you look here, you see,
so it's not glossy?
It's not glossy. It's matte. It's only the print, and the structure comes through these because they are so thin.
They are, oh, I see. They're beautiful. So there's no shine there at all.
Yes, and we have some samples here. We have for if you want to do it on the wall. We have some samples here because we can do it on walls. We have to do. We put it here in the shelf too, if you like.
So straight onto your painted walls.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Again, little jars got there for the stickers, of course, but they all tie in.
Yes.
So with the transfers, my favourite ones are like these ones.
Yes.
Here. How do you get it? Do you just like get it cut in the lid there?
Yes, you can cut it. It's no problem. It's very.
I can't move any further. I just realised I'm in the car park soon.
Here's one of this. I'll show it. It's very easy to transfer this. Wait, we do this. It's very easy. You cut out. Can you hold it for me?
Oh, of course.
Okay. You cut out these. Not put it away from these papers, from the white paper here. Okay. And nothing else than with one. Wait.
Yeah.
No,
that's right.
Good. You can see this.
We can see. Yeah, we can see.
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
Go on with your check card or
there
your.
we go. We can see it perfectly.
And that's all. And now it's transfers. It's really easy. And
it's quick, isn't it?
You have no outline, no white outline, nothing. It looks like printing.
Oh, perfect to see that.
Or like painting.
That is very smart. It really is. I'm going to take on these little sticks, these little light sticks again that you just rub it straight on. That's very smart. So you do the same on a wall?
Yes, you can do it
on a feature wall.
Yes, you can do it on wall.
That's a lovely idea. Yeah, that one there.
I love to upcycle old furniture. You can paint this furniture. You put this on top like these.
On the bits in front of us here, exactly. They do work well, don't they? On these boxes, look beautiful.
Yes, we make these boxes a little bit shabby chic, and then put these on top, and it looks like a designer
Yeah, they do, don't they? They do. Well, there's plenty of ideas there. They really are designed. The decor transfer sheets, approximately 34 by 46 centimetres. It's 459842. They are very, very beautiful. Now, I've also got the iron-ons. Let me put you down here. Right, and then, right. So, we've got, shall I bring this lady in? There we go.
Okay, yes, here you get 4 sheets with the same designs like on the decoupage paper. Wait, we have the first sheet, yes. The washable to 30 degrees, they're very easy to iron it on because, yes.
So how do you actually use it then? So if you want to put another one there, for example, I know we can't do it now, but what would you do? So we just peel it off?
Yes, no, yeah, I cut out these. These papers. I put this design on the cloth, and we have this paper there. Put this paper on top, and then you iron on it. Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Very straightforward.
This is the quality is.
Hang a minute, that's not cracking. That's quite flexible.
Yes. Look here, we have a T-shirt here.
Oh, I love this.
And yes, and you can stretch.
You're being ruthless there, Blanche, as well. That's impressive. Do it again. Go on.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yes, and nothing happens. And look at these details here from the stamp and all the small writings here. They are really, really detailed.
It's beautiful, isn't it? So even if I put that on, it would stretch. I bet it wouldn't split either, you know. I bet it wouldn't split. I'm not going to do it, no. Because, just take my word for it, it would probably work. They are very smart as well. So all of these beautiful iron-on sheets. So it's 21 designs and it's £16.99. Saving more than what you're spending. I can't go over this price. 704,962. We've been absolutely spoilt. A lot of these are brand new designs on today's show. A lot of them are fantastic deals. But if we like the silhouettes, we've got all these too, and the beautiful classic Christmas. So £34 saving. Now we are actually at £80. £80. Hello. 80% gone. There we go. It's been a long day. There we go. Now, this has been a great deal though. Nearly 80% of the stock's gone. Okay, 445991. I've seen a lot of stamps, folks, a lot of landscape designs. They are very beautiful. Now, the one we've got here, we've also got the one day special there, £17. It's £18.99. It's 826542. 40% of the stock's gone, and it's a large stock. I've got to say, it's a large stock, but we aren't getting through it. But I cannot get over these mountains. Seriously, we're going to look at them now. One of the specials busy, but seriously,
yes.
When you got saving, like we have on all of these stamps, okay, it's no wonder we are 80% gone. Okay, £34 saving. This is very, very impressive. Now then, we've got all of these. Have a close look at these. So you get all of these stamps there. All of those. And then we got all of those too. Aren't they nice? Hello? So you
yes,
see, so glue that down. So again, it is very, very smart. Again, £34 saving. 445991. Sorry, Blanche, I didn't learn that from the last time. They're all laughing at me.
Okay.
Thanks, Blanche.
This background for our one-day special. We have the mountains. We made these with cloudy sky from Stazon. It's a grey, a dark grey. It's beautiful. And we have to dry this.
So pretty, aren't they? So pretty.
And then we do these. Does this work? Yes, I think this works. Here I start only, and then we have the finished sample. I don't cut it out here because it needs too long.
We've got 6 minutes on the show, don't we? So
okay.
we'll do
6 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, and we're back at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Doing it all again. Honestly, we've got lots of plans for 9 a.m. You don't want to miss that.
Okay. Let's start and make it a little bit quicker. Okay, where's my turnips? White. The head's yellow. Now you see how we color it, and I take this now. Okay, we have this weathered wood for the okay. Okay, and here we get the weathered wood, and we make the body of these snowmans like this.
Very nice.
And I think the people can, and you might make it ready and then you cut it out, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's enough to show how it works. Okay, then we need the trees. Well, it's trees. Look.
And this is the same set as well, they come with the mountains.
Yes, yes.
Snowmen are from the one-day special.
Yes, yes. Okay, we do it like this. And here we combine...
It's a really clever perspective, that. It works, doesn't it?
These, what's the name? Olive green first, then black on top, because then we have a really dark green. Black on top of this, and...
Just come back from base camp here.
Yes, like here. And on the other side, this one, and do it like this. Green first.
How do we clean these stamps, by the way?
With Stazon cleaner, because I work now with Stazon. You can clean it with any cleaner you like, because these are made from silicone.
Lovely. So if it's if you use just water-based ink,
no problem.
just sort of wet rag does it, doesn't it?
It's a really good opportunity, because sometimes you need stamp pads like Stazon or this opaque, and there you need another cleaner for this, not a normal water-based cleaner.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
Yes. Now we dry this and make the.
We've got about 3 minutes or so.
Yes, it's enough.
No, we're doing brilliantly.
Okay.
Thank you.
You stamp the mountain a second time on normal paper.
A mask?
And yes, and use this as a mask. Okay, we do it like here. And for my sky, the same with my cloth. Okay, some weathered wood and faded jeans. You find faded jeans? I think it's there. Or? Yes, yes, faded jeans. Okay.
And the way you're using a cloth with this, I've never seen this before.
Yes, it's
You want to do like northern lights is quite handy, I suppose, isn't it? Or beams of sunlight shafting through the clouds.
Like this.
Lovely, wouldn't it?
And it's quick and easy. Okay.
Blanche.
Yes.
That is a Aurora Borealis, absolutely. I do love that sky. That's so clever. Blanche, this is fantastic.
Okay. Now this one, and if you like, you can do some glitter here with your embossing pen. Where's my embossing pen? I don't find it.
The powder?
Yes,
pen, sorry.
Yes, and then you can make the landscape like this one.
Yeah.
And here, and a little bit there. Yeah. Perhaps here, a little bit like this, if you like, and a little bit of embossing powder on top. That's all.
That's all you need. Yeah, that is all you need.
Glitter, 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 glitter. Where's my glitter?
Well,
Ultra shimmer. Ultra shimmer. We take this one.
Just love those mountains. How cool are they?
Yes.
Must be hard to do these. Must be a big challenge. Oh, smart.
And the mountains and the trees you can combine with any other silhouette stamp kit you have at home.
Yeah,
because we have a lot of silhouette stamps with grass and trees and something else. But you have, with the mountains, you have the perfect background.
Yeah, yeah. It is, isn't it? Well, I mean, that's a quick card. So we've used the one they special with the snow people. We've used the second stamp set with the trees and the mountains, and that's it.
The glitter here, it looks nice, like snow glitter.
Very smart, aren't they? Well, lovely selection right there, and you can see with the snowmen. Beautiful, beautiful bundle. Speaking of the one-day special, it's not just the snowmen you got there. It's all of these. So one final time today, till we're back at 9 AM tomorrow. What have we got? Talk us through the stamps and designs we got. Beautiful.
Yes. I love this for backgrounds. It's a perfect background of gift wrapping paper if you do your gift
It perfectly is, isn't it? So you've got Louis, it's a modern design if you want it to be.
And all the other stamps, like the writings and the snowmans, you can combine and create how you like. You can create like I do here, you can combine it with your printed paper.
Yes.
And because of these stamps, you can use for every time, for every Christmas time you like.
You really can, can't you? Well, Blanche, thank you so much. The foam mounters, they're so easy to apply, easy to clean because they're silicone. It really is smart. Now, hour 2, just the end of 40%'s gone. They've been popular. Blanche, thank you so much. We'll see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow. See you after the break. So we have got repeats now throughout the night. Started things off with Honeydew Crafts. Then we've got the Blanche Festival Day Special. Repeat of this show, 13 Arts. We'll be back live at 7 a.m. tomorrow. But join Blanche and I at 9 a.m.
Hochanda will be supporting Stamperama, an incredible art stamp and papercraft show, and we would like to invite you to come along and meet us on Sunday the 11th of August. Set in the Stevenage Arts and Leisure Centre, Stamperama brings together the UK's most dedicated and gifted craft experts, all available to inspire you with their knowledge and expertise. Tickets are available from Hochanda in advance for only £2.50, or alternatively on the door for £3. So what are you waiting for? Treat yourself to a fantastic crafty day out. Order your tickets today from hochanda.com.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, or from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. Each month we will be bringing you a brand new kit that you can purchase on the day of each show. Or if you pre-order your kit, you will receive £5 off a purchase of £20 or more of any additional products featured within our Craft Along brand shop that month. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hello and good morning, and hello Amanda.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
You too. It's good to be back.
Yes, it is good to be back. I'm enjoying it. So what you've brought for us, you've now brought the corresponding dies with the stamps.
Yes.
Which is really good because this makes life easy.
Much easier.
No fussy cutting, just pass through.
Some people love to fussy cut.
I don't.
I'm a fussy cutter.
Are you?
Yeah, but a lot of our customers were desperate for the dies, so we've come with the dies.
Yeah, right.
And the Daffodil's been a really, really popular stamp. Everybody's begged for the die. So finally it's in.
It is in. So we've got the daffodils, as you can see. You've got the stamps, and it's a nice large stamp, isn't it?
I do tend to use larger stamps because I'm a craft it, done and missed the post 20 minutes ago. Kind of thing.
So, and you've also got some sentiments on here as well. Can I pick this up because I can't read it? There we go. So we've got a kind word is like a spring day. That's lovely. And just a little note to say. That's such a handy one.
Yeah, it is. That
and then
used a lot.
spring has sprung, like that. Oops. Hey, here she is. And you've also got the die, but check out the size of the die. There we go. Look, that is a nice large size die. So it just makes life easier. And then, do you want to talk us through the samples?
Yes, so we've got lots of different samples. Some of them people will have seen before because we've obviously brought the stamp to you previously. So this one was using the budding flourishes, which we had on our last show, and then just obviously masked out.
Yeah.
Then this one's been used with the dye, and then the paint splodges, which we've also got on the show. There's a story to tell you about the next one.
This one? What?
This one is done by a lady called Lynn, who comes to some of our workshops up in Lee. And Lynn had a stroke,
right,
and had to learn to talk, walk, eat, everything completely from scratch again. And now Lynn runs her own little craft class.
Oh, Oh, that's so
and she's
good.
raised over £40,000 for the Stroke Society. She's an amazing lady.
Is she watching?
Hopefully Lynn's watching. She normally watches, so
You're
well
awesome.
done, Lynn.
Well done. That's
She's
phenomenal.
amazing. She is amazing.
Oh, that's so. I love it when things have got a story behind them. So well done. Well done indeed.
And this is Marianne. She loves to fussy cut, as you can see. She also did this one that we've got here as well.
Oh, all right, we'll bring this one in. There you are.
So we've got the two different ones. So with this one, we've put a sentiment that we've had on previously, and it says raw flowers from the same garden. And so we've got all different colours of the daffodils and everything. So it doesn't have. Nobody's the same.
Yeah.
And a daffodil doesn't have to be yellow.
As well, I know. I agree. Make them green if you want.
Yes.
£17.98, 374520. Then next up, you've done the same thing again with
exactly
the rose.
The same. We had the single rose on towards the beginning of the year, and again, it's been a really popular stamp, and everyone was asking for the die. So